Bob and Brad, the two most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
Together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Hi folks, I am going solo here again today. Brad couldn't be with me, with us for this particular video. And so I thought, again, this is a new feature we're trying. We're trying to, give some attention to some other YouTube channels that we enjoy. And so today I was going to mention 3 channels. 2 of them are strictly anatomy channels. So this may be more for the physical therapist or for physical therapist assistant or doctors that might be watching our channel. But even if you're not, for you to have a good understanding of your problems, let's say it's a shoulder problem or a neck problem or a knee problem, you should take a look at the anatomy. And these sites do a good job. The third site is actually more of an orthopedic site. That's my favorite site. So please, stay till the end here and I'll talk about that one. The first site is called Kenhub. I'll put the name below. They have 87,000 subscribers or something like that. And they also have a website. I think on the website you can actually take some tests and stuff like that to see how you're doing in anatomy. But really the YouTube channel alone is really quite impressive. They cover all areas of the body, muscle, bones, blood, and so on. So, go ahead and take a look at them. I think you'll like it. I'll link all these at the end, by the way, so you can, get a sample of them. The second anatomy site is called AnatomyZone, and they consider themselves the #1 anatomy site on YouTube, but I don't disagree with them because they do have 255,000 subscribers. They have what they say are the best 3D anatomy videos, and they do an excellent job, very high quality. Also, you have to listen to the narrator on this site, Peter. He's got the most pleasant voice with what I would call an intellectual accent. I'm not sure what accent it is, what country it's from, but yeah, it's pleasant just to listen to him. So please take a look at their site. The third site is the one that is my favorite, and that's because this is an orthopedic doctor, and I know I'm going to screw up his name, but it's Dr. Nabil, N-A-B-I-L, Ebraheim, and he's the chairman of orthopedics at the University of Toledo, which of course is in Ohio. He does a great job explaining various problems that you might have with your body. Let's say you've had a hip replacement or a knee replacement, or he'll talk you through how that actually works, or shoulder problems. This guy is a smart guy. He's authored over 450 papers in peer-reviewed journals. You may not know what that means, but that's very impressive. It's hard to get one paper even into a journal, and he's had 450. In addition to that, they have to take a certification exam as an orthopedic doctor if you want to be certified, and he actually got a 99% on his exam in 2004, and of course that wasn't enough, so the next year he got 100% on his exam in 2005. I mean, can you believe that? And he actually does a video on how to score better on tests, which is interesting. I mean, you may want to watch that. So take a look at these 3 channels, and if you have a channel of your own and you want us to, take a look at you and maybe mention you in a future video, let us, drop a comment down below. We're all trying to help each other out here that are in the educational business here. At the end here, after I fade off here, I'll show you some scenes from my backyard. The light's starting to come down, and it's what's most amazing about this. This is in Minnesota, and it's December 3rd, which is almost unheard of. As you can see, there's a lot of no snow, and so we're really enjoying this, and I'm out here without a jacket, and it's just as pleasant as could be. So I'll give you some scenes, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and watch the links at the end. Thanks. This is a box, by the way, that my wife just filled with some tree branches and such, and she's all proud of it, and it actually does look really nice. So she put this on our back deck, and it looks quite, I thought really quite nice. So here's the back valley that we live in, and again, that's Sugarloaf. I don't know if you call it mountain in the background there, that little peak. And then just a nice hillside, nice place to wake up into in the mornings. Very pleasant, nice neighborhood. Thanks again for watching.